Hello and welcome to Idea TV Midday News. I am Chinatu Oji. We begin with the headlines. FG urges Nigerians in diaspora to invest back home. FG launches cash transfer to mothers to tackle out-of-school crisis. Only unveils indigenous social media platform seeks government support. And in health, ginger farmers help is 1.9 billion after disease outbreak. In business, factories embrace local materials amid NIGERIA crisis. In sports, the Tigers cruise past Cameroon to reach AFROBASKET quarters. Now the news in full. The federal government has called on Nigerians living abroad to channel their resources and expertise into the country's economy. Chairperson of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiri-Erewa, made the appeal during the Water Investment Summit and Trade Fair in Ogun State, stressing that diaspora contributions go beyond emotional ties and are crucial for national development. Requested by NIDCOM Lagos office head Dipo Odebowale, Dabiri-Erewa highlighted the potential of diaspora capital in boosting agro-processing, technology, manufacturing, logistics, and export-driven enterprises. She noted that diaspora Nigerians already contribute over $20 billion annually through remittances, accounting for nearly 6% of Nigerians' GDP. The summit themed Industrial Revolution, Potential and Opportunity from Water to the Rest of the World was described as timely and in line with President Bola Tinubu's economic diversification agenda. The Olota of Ota, Professor Adeyemi Obalangele, also commended NIDCOM's effort in engaging Nigerians abroad and pledged local support to sustain Ota as a leading industrial hub. Moving on, FG launches cash transfer to mothers to tackle out-of-school crisis. The federal government has rolled out a new basic education transformation agenda aimed at boosting school enrollment and improving learning outcomes across the country. Education Minister Dr. Tunja Lausa unveiled the program in Abuja, highlighting conditional cash transfers to mothers as an incentive to keep children in school. The initiative also introduces the back-to-school drive in partnership with the National Commission for Maljury and Out-of-School Children Education with government, covering full enrollment costs during official handovers. Alausa said the reforms address chronic challenges including the high number of out-of-school children, poor infrastructure, weak teacher capacity, and outdated curricula. He disclosed that 5 million youths will be trained within 4 years with ongoing retaining programs for technical and senior secondary school teachers starting from the 2025/2026 academic session. Students in federal and state technical colleges will enjoy free tuition, feeding, boarding, uniforms, and a monthly stipend of 22,500. The minister further revealed that 120 billion naira has been approved for technical and vocational training alongside 80 billion naira earmarked for rehabilitating unity schools. He added that President Bola Tinubu's administration is aligning education with national manpower needs in the health sector, energy and technology through its STEM Nigeria agenda. Alausa described the initiative as a clean break from piecemeal responses, saying it is designed to restore standards and prepare Nigerian children to thrive globally. Moving on, the owner of Ife Obade Ogusi has launched Nigeria's first indigenous social media network known as Together. The traditional ruler unveiled the platform at Ilaji Resort in Ibadan, urging government, private sector, and philanthropists to support the initiative and help it grow to compete globally with platforms like Facebook, WhatsApp, and Snapchat. Minister of Interior Lubumi Tunjojo described Together as more than a social platform, stressing that it represents Nigeria's digital sovereignty. He assured that the federal government is ready to back innovations that promote youth engagement, national security, and technological independence, while fostering a sense of identity among Nigerians at home and abroad. In her goodwill message, EFCC Zonal Director in Ibadan, Hawa Rinjim, challenged Nigerian youth to channel their creativity toward positive use of technology rather than cybercrime. She emphasized that platforms like Together can be embraced as tools for innovation, national growth, and protection in the evolving digital space. We now go on a quick break. The news continues when we return. This is Idea TV Midday News, now the rest of the stories. In health, the National Ginger Association of Nigeria has commended the federal government for releasing 1.9 billion in palliatives to cushion the devastating impact of the ginger blight disease that ravaged farmlands in 2023. Association President Nuhu Dauda said the intervention facilitated by the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security brought relief to thousands of farmers who had suffered massive losses. I beg your pardon. Dauda, however, noted that the assistance was not enough compared to the scale of the damage, with about 80% of ginger farmers affected. He called for full compensation for victims and stronger disease control measures to restore confidence in ginger cultivation. The association also announced a partnership with global agribusiness firm Dimitra International to introduce modern farming solutions that will benefit at least 6,000 farmers. Stakeholders in the Kaduna meeting stressed the need for long-term empowerment beyond palliatives to revive Nigeria's position as a global leader in ginger production. Alhaji Mutaka Issa of the Danwano Market Development Association lamented that Nigeria was once the world's largest producer of ginger and had lost ground internationally due to recurring outbreaks, urging government support to reclaim the country's lost glory. And now in business, Nigeria's manufacturing sector is adapting to survive the fallout of Naira devaluation and foreign exchange scarcity, with more factories now sourcing raw materials locally. A recent Times report revealed that the volatility in the forex market has forced companies to cut out their dependence on dollar-based imports and turn inward to sustain production. The central bank's decision to float the Naira under President Bola Tinubu's reform agenda triggered sharp currency swings, leaving manufacturers who contribute about 9% to Nigeria's GDP struggling to import materials. The Manufacturers Association of Nigeria reported that about 800 firms shut down operations last year due to soaring input costs and dollar shortages, while multinationals like Procter & Gamble and GlaxoSmithKline scaled back in activities. Despite the disruptions, some companies say the crisis sparked innovation. Paint producer Cap now sources 90% of its calcium carbonate locally, saving nearly 60% in cost, while Better Glass works with international suppliers who invest in NIGERIA to bypass forex risks. Industry experts note that although challenges like poor infrastructure and supplier capacity remain, business confidence is rising as reforms gradually stabilize the economy. And now in sports, Nigerian men's basketball team, the Tigers, booked their place in the quarterfinals of the 2025 FIBA AFROBASKET in Angola after a thrilling 99-90 victory over Cameroon in their final group match. The clash tagged the winner-takes-all, saw both teams fighting for a last 8 spot after winning their opening 2 games. Although Cameroon started strongly with an early 5-0 lead, Nigeria quickly turned the tide, led by coach Mohamed Abdul Rahman. The 2015 champions dominated the second and third quarters, storming to a 60-41 halftime advantage and extending their lead to 26-12 in the third quarter. Despite Cameroon's late fight back in the final match, the damage had already been done. Top performers for the Tigers include Josh Okogie, who scored a team-high 16 points alongside Caleb Agada, Stan Okoye, Christian Mekoulu, Ike Nwanu, and Martin Sigamo, who all hit double figures. Nigeria finished top of the group with 3 wins out of 3, while Cameroon came second, and defending champion Tunisia settled for third. And that's all we have for you on the Idea TV Midday News. But before we go, a quick recap of the headlines. We brought you news that the federal government urges Nigerians in diaspora to invest back home, that the FG launches cash transfer to mothers to tackle out-of-school crisis, ONI unveils indigenous social media platforms and seeks government support, and in health, ginger farmers hail FG's 1.9 billion naira palliative after disease outbreak, and in business, factories embrace local materials amid NAIRA crisis, and in sport, the Tigers cruise past Cameroon to reach AFROBASKET quarters. Do not forget to follow us across all our social media platforms at Idea Television. I am Chinatu Oji. Thank you for watching.